The Maple Grove girls hockey team reached the state tournament for the second time in school history last season. That Crimson team featured a good mix of seniors with several young skaters who helped the Crimson win 21 games. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we meet one of those underclassmen whose perseverance and fight make hers a success story. Like a lot of Minnesota high school hockey players, Lauren Stenslie picked up the sport at a young age. Now a junior at Maple Grove, she's already in her third year on the Crimson varsity and said she wasn't too nervous coming in as a freshman.
I wasn't too much nervous because I had my friends right by my side, like Donna Tater and Jenna Tim, and they were with me. And I kind of knew some of the seniors and juniors coming in, so they were really a big help to getting on track with like the transition from youth to high school.
She's dynamic. Lauren, every time that she's on the ice, she gives us an opportunity to score goals. It's fun to watch how fast she is and that she can get behind defensemen and score on breakaways and turn pucks over, and does a really great job to put pressure on other teams' power plays when she's playing on the penalty kill, and oftentimes create scoring opportunities for us when we're killing penalties as well.
Here comes Stenslie now, short-handed in. Plus a shot and a goal!
Maple Grove is a top 10 ranked team. The junior forward is having a blast this season.
I've enjoyed it so much. Our team is just awesome to be around. I love coming to practice every day with my teammates and my friends, just having a good time grinding it out.
She is one of the Crimson's top players and is unique among her teammates in one special way.
So here's where my blood sugar would be if I ever put it in.
Lauren's health was affected and changed permanently at an early age when she was told she had type 1 diabetes.
I got diagnosed third grade, May 2012.
Type 1, sometimes referred to as juvenile diabetes, is diagnosed in about 1 in every 500 youth in the United States. Lauren has not let it alter her love of hockey or her performance on the ice.
She handles it really well, and I think she's very educated on it and takes care of it. In fact, the first little bit that she came up for tryouts her freshman year, I didn't know that she was a diabetic until one day that I saw her pump.
I'm hooked up to 2 machines actually, so I have one that's in me, and it's called a Dexcom, and it's like a sensor that senses, like, so I don't have to prick my finger anymore, and my blood sugar goes straight to my phone. So I just look at that in between periods and like see how well I am, and like it'll like show me like how well I am doing. So like it'll alert me when I'm high or low. And then I'm also hooked up to an insulin pump, and I just put in my my carbohydrates, and then it does all the math for me and then gives how much insulin I need.
Those machines help Lauren both track her insulin level and supply her with the hormone. It's something she keeps an eye on at all times, especially during games and practices.
Coaches understand it. They're like, do whatever you need. Like, do you need me to do anything? Like, they'll like always help me with whatever I need. But yeah, I'm pretty independent, so I always usually have a Gatorade right by my side. You just gotta manage it well, and I've been doing a pretty good job. Sometimes I've gone off the rails a little bit with it, but I've come to get back with it.
Lauren says she visits the doctor every 3 or 4 months and has no plans to stop what she's doing as a hockey player or a teenager. And she hopes that if a child with a new diagnosis of type 1 approached her for advice, that she'd know just what to say.
I would ask them like what's going on, like what are you scared about, and like if I can help with anything, but I'd encourage them to stay with the sport they are in, because it's not going to stop you from doing what you love.
Stenslie with the hat trick, and it's 4.
I've learned to know that I have it and I got to deal with it. So like when I need to do it, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Lauren says she's not really in any kind of special diet, but does avoid drinking pop because of how it affects her condition. Last week, the junior scored 5 times in 2 Crimson victories, giving her 15 goals for the season. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.